As Elul draws its conclusion, and Tishrei begins to paint its canvas, we should take the time to review our canvas. Look at the painting you've painted this past year, and take the time to review who you've been, and fix the cracks that you've created within yourself and within others. Because Pirkei Avot, Perek Gimel, Pasuk Yud Dalet says, beloved is man, for he was created in the image of God. Especially beloved is he, for it was made known to him that he had been created in the image of God. And it goes on to say in Devarim, Perek Yud Dalet Pasuk Aleph, that you are children to Hashem. And this coincides with Pirkei Avot. Because a parent loves and fights for their children, just as Hashem has done, is doing, and will do for us. At times, a parent must show musar to their child. And this builds the child and establishes a stronger relationship. When the child realizes the things that the parent has done for them, through adolescence, and then a growth from there to maturity and adulthood, they begin to appreciate the musar that they were given, because they know they wouldn't be who they are today without it. And that is standing, because you're standing still and taking the time to review. And this is the beginning of Netzavim. And this is why Moshe Rabbeinu says in Devarim, Perek Lamed, Pasuk Aleph, V'chaya ki yavau alecha kol hadebarim ha'ele habaracha v'hakel ala asher nanatati lefaneka v'hashebota el levavecha b'kol hagoyim asher hi dechecha Hashem Elokecha Shama. And that pasuk is saying, it will be when these things come upon you, then you will take it to your heart among all the nations where Hashem your God has dispersed you. And all the things that are coming upon you are the blessings and the curses. And see, this sentence starts with V'chaya. And Vav is the first letter there, and it has a numerical value of 6. And that whole pasuk is talking about the process of tshuva. And this is a process of 6 to 7, and I'll explain to you why. You see, V'chaya means to be, become, come to pass, exist, happen, fall out, and only when an individual falls out of their old ways will it come to pass by them taking it into their heart. And this is where it says, Levavecha, because Lev is Lamed Bet, which is the numerical value of 32, which equals 5, because 3 plus 2 is 5. It starts with you taking it into your heart, which is 5, and realizing the Vav of V'chaya, because you want the Yud there, and you want the Vav elsewhere, because V'chaya is a shift of the divine name. And it will be when these things comes to pass, the blessings and the curses, and Hashem was hidden to you in the form of V'chaya, that you go from that 5 to that Vav, which is 6. Then you can turn back, where it says V'hashevota, which the base word there is Shuv. And Shuv is the process of doing tshuva. It's that Shin Vav Bet. But there's also something else interesting about this word. If you take away the Vav and the Hey, you have Shabbat, which is the 7th day. So it's letting you know that through Shuv, you get the 7th day, you get rest. So from the heart, you get to V'chaya. And then you get to where you get in the end of the sentence, where Hashem reveals himself, where it says, Hashem, your God, which is Geulah, Hashem revealing himself, which is Shabbat from Galut. And that only comes from Netzavim. Standing still to take the time and realize, through humbling yourself, and that is what we need to work on. Putting Hashem first. Using our eyes for holiness. Using our mouths for holiness. Using our bodies for holiness. Cleaning our mental and emotional states so that way they can push us toward holiness. And then you will notice that mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, you are all rounded in holiness. And holiness is contagious because it inspires. Tumah does not inspire, but Kedusha inspires. And the foundation of Bnei Israel is that you are to be in a state of Kedusha. Because Torah ve-mitzvot are Kedusha. So take the time to review. Love your neighbors. Honor your parents. Honor HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And honor Eretz Israel because the land is holy. Let's not wait another day. Let's start now.